watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted best of Pahrump for 4 years. Give them a call, 775-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Hello and welcome to this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry. It is Tuesday, November 28th. Happy National Giving Day. In our top story, an officer-involved shooting on Thanksgiving Day here in Pahrump leaves one man deceased and one officer on paid administrative leave. Rory Rossell has this story.
The Nye County Sheriff's Office released a briefing regarding the deputy-involved shooting that occurred on November 23, 2023, or Thanksgiving Day, last week. The suspect was identified as Joshua Reese, age 27, and the Nye County Sheriff's Office would like you to know that the officer involved in this shooting is Detective Sergeant Corey Fowles, who has been placed on administrative leave according to work policies. He also allegedly did not have any body cam footage for this event. On 11/23/23, the Nye County Sheriff's Office received a phone call from a man stating that the person calling had been assaulted by Reese, and he allegedly stole his credit card and cash, and reportedly bought $55 worth of groceries on his credit card. Now here is Sheriff Joe McGill with the rest of the details.
At approximately 4:28 p.m., Sergeant Fowles arrived and made contact with the caller and the reported suspect, Joshua Reese, who was rummaging through the victim's vehicle. Sergeant Fowles gave the suspect commands to show his hands and stop what he was doing. The suspect immediately ran west toward the rear of Dottie's, and Sergeant Fowles pursued on foot. Sergeant Fowles chased the suspect into the desert area west of Dahlia into the sand dunes. Sergeant Fowles found the suspect sitting in a sand dune and ordered him to lay face down, effectively placing him under arrest, to which the suspect refused. While in the midst of the fighting with the suspect for control over the gun, Sergeant Fowles fired one round from his handgun, striking the suspect in the upper left chest area. Due to Sergeant Fowles not having a radio, he shouted for help and walked toward responding personnel. The suspect was transported to Desert View Hospital and was later pronounced deceased at 5:43 p.m. as a result of the gunshot wound. Sergeant Fowles was also transported to Desert View and was later transferred to a hospital in Las Vegas for treatment of minor injuries and for observation. If the suspect had survived, he would have been charged with robbery, kidnapping, grand larceny auto, fraudulent use of a credit card, resisting a police officer, attempted grand larceny of a firearm, and attempted murder. This case will be presented to the Nye County District Attorney's Office for review.
U.S. Senators Jackie Rosen and Cynthia Lummis secure a bipartisan provision for the CHIPS and Science Act to help grow a new generation of mining engineers, plus more, right here in Nevada. RJ Camacho explains.
Senators Jackie Rosen and Cynthia Lummis sent a letter together to the U.S. National Science Foundation Director, Sitharaman Panchanathan. The letter requested an update on the implementation of provisions that were secured in the CHIPS and Science Act of 2022 for the support of the mineral mining industry and bolstering the mining workforce. Currently, the U.S. only has 14 mining schools, which each have seen a decline in enrollment. In order to address this, the aforementioned senators, Rosen and Lummis, secured the bipartisan provision for the CHIPS and Science Act. This was in the hopes of growing a new generation of mining engineers, promoting the research and development for critical mineral mining, and developing a secure and reliable supply chain. Due to our home state, Nevada, being the only state that has an operating lithium mine, plus an abundance of critical minerals and materials materials, we stand to benefit from investments that support the mining industry here in Nevada. The letter stated that, to ensure the United States is able to innovate and compete on a global scale, we must recruit, educate, train, and develop tomorrow's workforce today, providing them the tools they need to meet the challenge of developing a secure domestic resource supply chain that will strengthen our nation's future economic and national security.
Nye County Sheriff's deputies say a Pahrump woman attempts to evade officers due to her driving an unregistered and uninsured stolen vehicle.
On November 17th, Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies were conducting a routine patrol when they observed a pickup that allegedly had non-functioning headlights. Officers then conducted a traffic stop due to this. As officers approached the vehicle, they reported that there was no license plate as well. Officers then spoke to the driver, Kimberly Vargo, who stated that she was giving a ride to the unnamed passenger to the Nye County Detention Center in order to visit a friend. Officers then inquired about her visit to the Nye County Detention Center due to her traveling down a road that did not lead to it. According to the declaration of arrest, Vargo first stated that she was lost, then later admitted she was attempting to avoid the officer due to her being aware that the vehicle was both unregistered and uninsured. Dispatch then advised officers that the vehicle was confirmed stolen out of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. Vargo was then detained and read her Miranda rights, to which she stated she understood them and that she wished to speak to the officer. Officers then observed the passenger door keyway, which is allegedly punched and no longer on the vehicle. The vehicle ignition was also allegedly tampered with as well. Kimberly stated that she would start the vehicle with a key belonging to a Toyota vehicle, despite the pickup being a Ford. However, the key did not access the driver's side keyway, nor did it start the vehicle. Vargo then stated that she was unaware that the vehicle was stolen and the passenger was released from custody. According to the declaration of arrest, Vargo was using 3 different flathead screwdrivers in order to start the car, which were located in the vehicle. Vargo also claimed that she was unaware that the key belonged to a Toyota and not the pickup she was driving. Officers then arrested Kimberly Vargo, and she was booked into the Nye County Detention Center under the charge of possession of a stolen vehicle.
In conjunction with today being National Giving Day, the Church of Latter-day Saints launches their Giving Machines donation focused machines here in Las Vegas and in Henderson and in 55 other cities worldwide.
Donating to worthy causes and nonprofit organizations is now as easy as buying a candy bar from a vending machine. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has launched their Giving Machines, donation-focused vending machines in 55 cities worldwide, including Las Vegas and Henderson. These machines support not only the American Red Cross, but also over 370 other charitable organizations. The Giving Machines offer a variety of ways to assist the work of these charities. Donors can provide hot meals and additional snacks for disaster-affected individuals, supply infant care kits for parents in need, or provide a day of shelter and food to disaster victims. This year, Giving Machines are being hosted at 61 locations in 55 cities globally. Items cost as little as $3, with all major credit cards accepted, and donation receipts available for tax deductions. The Nevada Giving Machines were launched last week and will continue to accept donations until January 1st, 2024. A diverse selection of 1,200 unique items is available across all locations. These items range from meals, groceries, and shelter to healthcare services, educational resources, and job training. Patrons can even support agriculture by donating crops and livestock. Since their introduction in 2017, the Giving Machines have facilitated over $22 million in donations from 1.5 million people.
Don't grab that remote. There's more giving just ahead for National Giving Day when area students are surprised in a major way. News 25 will be right back.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, a local business right here in Pahrump is offering custom-built coffins and public tours of their facilities. So News 25 is speaking with Brian Schoening, who's telling us all about Coffinwood.
Okay, so Coffinwood, located in Pahrump, Nevada. I am a coffin maker and sell coffins and do custom orders through Coffinwood. And then Coffinwood itself is where the coffins are built, and that is a definite art-themed property where I do tours. And we're also a wedding venue, which is Church of the Coffin. So it's a one-stop shop for a lot of different ideas. For contact information, you can go to www.coffinitup.com or coffinwoodpahrump.com, and you can book tours for Coffinwood. You can actually book large groups. We just can't do day of tours. There's also a phone number, 775-537-1276, where there's a voicemail and you can also hear all the information on where to be able to log in and actually go and book tours and or order custom coffins.
The City of Las Vegas teams up with a national nonprofit to surprise local students with a very special delivery. Crystal Allen of KCLV Channel 2 produces this story.
Thank you, bud.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
He gets a pair of shoes.
Duty's right up.
So does he.
Hey, there you go.
And we couldn't leave this little lady out. No, Oprah isn't behind this giveaway.
I never have I ever went to school and I got to get a free pair of these.
This special delivery was for students at Helen Tolan Elementary, all thanks to the City of Las Vegas and the nonprofit Shoes That Fit.
Who loves a new pair of shoes?
The national nonprofit is working to bring dignity and joy to all students by providing new athletic shoes.
We'll find that children are wearing shoes that don't fit, that have holes in them, that could be smelly and moldy, and that just don't give them the self-esteem that we want them to have coming to school every day.
And this generous gesture was well received.
Thank you. With shoes I got, they was Buzz Lightyear. They weren't cool shoes. They was perfect. The reason why I like my shoes because I get to play in them.
This city nonprofit partnership is putting comfortable and durable shoes within reach for struggling families.
We hope it removes a burden for the parents. These kids grow at this age, they grow really fast.
All right.
Ward 5 Councilman Cedric Creer stopped by to lend a hand and some encouragement.
Just like you, I was born and raised right here in this community. I don't know you, but I love you.
And he wasn't the only one.
I have the best job in the world.
Tammy Malich is the Director of Youth Development and Social Initiatives for the City of Las Vegas.
Helen Tolan, the namesake, was my principal and the first African-American female principal in the Clark County School District. So this place is very near and dear to me for that reason as well.
All right. Enjoy.
When it comes to kids and making a positive impact, the spirit of giving is always in season.
Well, the Las Vegas Fair is kicking things off into high gear, just like the Rockettes. Take a look at exactly what we mean after this break.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyers, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back. Samantha Harris of Valley Electric Association is telling us about electrical safety.
This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Valley Electric and its family of companies focused on serving our members. We're better together.
Winter is a time for cozy nights and warm blankets, but also when electrical safety hazards increase. Here are some tips to help you stay safe this winter. Space heaters can be a great way to take the chill out of a room, but they can also be a fire hazard if not used safely. Follow these tips when using a space heater. Never leave a space heater unattended. Keep space heaters at least 3 feet away from furniture, curtains, and other flammable materials. Don't use space heaters with damaged cords or plugs. Plug space heaters directly into wall outlets, not into power strips. Turn space heaters off when you go to sleep. Electrical blankets can provide a comfortable night's sleep, but can also be a safety hazard if not used properly. Follow these tips when using an electric blanket. Inspect electric blankets for frayed or damaged cords or plugs. Don't use electric blankets with wet hands or feet. Don't fold or tuck electric blankets under your body. Turn electric blankets off when you get out of bed. Generators can be a lifesaver during a power outage, but they can also be a source of carbon monoxide poisoning. Follow these tips when using a generator. Never use a generator indoors or in an enclosed space, such as a garage. Place the generator at least 20 feet away from your home and any windows or doors. Install a CO detector in your home near the bedrooms. Additional tips: use extension cords only for temporary use. Don't overload outlets or power strips. Have your home's electrical system inspected by a qualified electrician annually. Following these tips can help prevent electrical fires and other hazards this winter. Thank you and stay safe this winter.
Well, the Las Vegas Sphere is featuring the famous Radio City Rockettes this holiday season. Mikey Ruhan tells us more.
The exterior of the Sphere is set to feature a special activation with the Radio City Rockettes, according to a joint statement from Sphere Entertainment and MSG Entertainment. Usually seen in the Christmas Spectacular that runs at Radio City Music Hall in New York, the Rockettes will also be featured daily on the Sphere after debuting overnight Monday. The display begins with a Christmas ornament that spins off to reveal the Rockettes' legs. As the top of the ornament rises, the Rockettes are revealed performing their iconic choreography, including their famous kick line. Sphere Entertainment says that to achieve the continuous dancing, 15 Rockettes were captured performing in groups of 5. The Sphere Studios team then composited together 3 clips and multiplied them to stretch all the way around the Sphere. Footage was shot in New York exclusively for the Sphere. Both Sphere Entertainment and MSG Entertainment are controlled by James Dolan.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
All right, let's take a look outside through our Lerner and Rowe weather cam at the last few weather days of November. Scattered clouds out there and it's a bit breezy. A closer look at those temperatures falling after the break.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios, all up and down the Ace Country Radio Network and worldwide at www.kpvm.tv. Don't forget, it's .tv.com. TDV, yes. Fernley Fallon, Weather Twins at 44, and Cool Spot Award winners. Congratulations. Carson City tying up with Tony at 6 degrees. Goldfield saw a unique 47. Beatty is beautiful at 58. Amargosa is the best at 63 degrees. Our Hot Spot Award winner, and out in Las Vegas, a tepid 58. Death Valley sports a 70 and says, yeah, baby. But here in the paradise of Pahrump, let's take a look at our current temperature. 54 degrees. 61 just a little bit earlier. Winds out of the west, not really a factor, 4 miles per hour. Wind's not really going to be a factor this week. We like it. The sun rose this morning at 6:33, set this evening, and we miss it as it went at 4:29. Partly cloudy skies tonight. It was a gorgeous sunset. We're heading down a low tonight at 35 degrees. Might put on a little sweater, and look at that humidity at 29%. I think these clouds might be sticking with us this week. Yeah, pretty much all week. Look at this, 4 mile per hour winds. Not really driving anything away. In fact, Clouds going to stock up. There's a good chance of rain on Friday. It doesn't show it here, but yeah, they're thinking 30-40% chance of rain on Friday. It'll dry up some Sunday. By Sunday, clear skies, and we start the week Monday, Tuesday with 60-degree temperatures, low winds, a little bit of clouds. Kind of seems like fall around here, but looking forward to Sunday. That'll be nice. All right, back to the desk. Here's Unette.
Thanks so much, John. Yes, those temperatures are starting to dip. December is right around the corner. Well, that does it for this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry, and from all of us here at KPVM and A's Country Radio, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on the air next newscast.